Big Boy Bubba. This hulking behemoth has been the mascot of TCM since the start, and after Hands' release, he's been getting a lot less love and being seen a lot less throughout every match. And with this build, we're going to show victims that Bubba is not to be trifled with and is still an absolute threat. The best way to make Bubba an absolute killing machine and a threat to be reckoned with is by using damage perks. So our first damage perk will be Violent for an easy 20%. And to stack onto that fat 20%, Big Swings at level 3 will give you increased damage by 15% all the time, so you don't need to activate that, but you will need to activate Violent, sadly, to get max value out of this build. The last thing that we can acquire in the skill tree setup damage-wise is Serrated, so we're going to run that for its minor benefits, but will still be very useful in certain situations. Now we can get into Bubba's ability skill tree, but for me, that's a bit of an issue. Anyways, we'll pretend like it's level 3 and go on like normal. So for your first one, you're going to want to grab the right column. For our second skill tree ability, we're going to grab the middle column. And for our final skill tree ability, we're going to grab instant activation, as it's pretty much just the best one. Now it's time for the most important part so you can actually get this build, the skill tree. If you want to run my exact build, follow this exact skill tree, simple as that. I wouldn't recommend changing anything, but if you want to, it's up to you. Since I forgot to include these in the beginning, I'm just going to add them here now. The attributes. We're going to put 10 points into Savagery to really max out our damage, and we'll just put the rest into Blood Harvesting because Endurance on Bubba is really useless, as long as you're revving up with this chainsaw max with an overhead swing, he'll be running non-stop, so there's no point to put any points into that. Now it's time to show you guys some gameplay and commentary so you can see how overpowered this build really is and how well it can perform. Enjoy. Alright, well, let's get into it. Okay, so to be perfectly honest, the footage I got wasn't good because my mic was too low in the recording, so I played a couple matches, trying to get some good footage. Hopefully this is the match that I can show you guys in the video. I want it to be a good match so you can see that this build will work well against some decent players. And the one-shots, so I did get the ability to level 2, it's no longer level 1 like it was in the intro. So I won't be stalling on my one-shots or my overheads. So that is extremely good. Some topics I want to cover in this video for commentary while I'm playing is Hands. Hands has been one of the most broken characters in this entire game on release. There's Danny, but I didn't play during his release, so Hands has been the most broken character I've ever played up against on release in this game so far. And that is for quite a lot of reasons. I think that his concept was good, but the execution of it was not so good. Like, the ideas make a lot of sense, but the execution with it is that he does too much for one character. Like, even my duo agrees, and he said he's just a one-man army, and he really is, just because of how much he does. Like, I think it would be pretty interesting if you guys would leave comments and stuff, saying what you guys think about Hands and what you think they could do to potentially fix him, rework him, make him fit a lot better into the game without being super broken. I think he should have the ability to remove the temporary resource-based exits like Valve and Fuse only once or twice per game. To fully remove it, to waste the Fuse and Valve. Because, I mean, the fact that he can do that non-stop, even if it's tampered, is absolutely ridiculous. And it makes Daniel's ability completely just null. It doesn't do anything at that point. Right? So, oh, Sunny Boy. Sunny Boy. Sunny Boy, get back here, oh! You can't run from Big Boy Bubba. You can't run from Big Boy Bubba. Yes, you can. Because you didn't get one shot. Yeah! Alright, so, as you can see, we just got Violent activated, so now, also, my Violent is tier 3, so it's doing 20%, but my Big Swings is still tier 2, so that's 12%. Right now, I'm at a total of 32% damage increase, which is really good. Alright, well, we killed one in the basement, so we're gonna head up now. But yeah, with Hands, I think he deserves his own video for discussion, just because of how insanely broken he is. If you guys have run into the new Hands build where you see him swinging a lot non-stop with the Johnny Tech with his lunges or whatever, then yeah, it's because of a new bug going on with his skill tree where the stamina cost on barge stamina reduction makes it so it carries on to your melee swings. So with max endurance, you can swing, I think the guy said, over 200 times in the video that my duo watched. So that is really, really silly. But yeah, if we move over to my content, I want you guys, if you're still watching it to this point, and if you are, I really, really, really thank you. That means it's the world to me that you are watching this far, because that means my video is alright. But in the comments, I would love to see your feedback on my content, what you think about it, what I could improve, stuff like that. Don't critique my gameplay, or actually no, do, if you are actually decent at the game. But if you aren't, then I mean, just keep that to yourself. Because of course there are things I'd love to improve on. It's obvious that I'm not the best player, but you know, just don't be a jerk about it, I guess. I don't want to cuss. It's not like I'm monetized anyways, but there's no point to cuss if there really isn't a necessary situation for it, I suppose. Well, it's never necessary. Okay. What else do I want to talk about? I mean, yeah, the future of the game, I guess. That's pretty interesting to talk about. There's been leaks of voice lines between Nancy, I saw. There's a couple others, I'm pretty sure. But it was Nancy, and she was saying, if you guys have ever watched the, oh, my bad, Nancy. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know. I thought she was using her ability. I'm a fool. Anyways, let's just ignore that happened. Chop Top, if you guys have ever watched the TCM movies, which I don't doubt that you guys have, because a lot of the people that play this game did watch the movies. I personally haven't. I've only seen a couple of clips, just because this game got me interested in the movie. But there's a character called Chop Top Sawyer, and he has a metal plate on his head, and in the movie he uses a coat hanger to itch his plate, I guess you could say. And the voice line between Nancy and him is, what's that thing on your head, and why are you itching it with a dang coat hanger? So, I mean, for the future, we already know we're getting Chop Top, or maybe they'll scrap it. I don't know. I doubt they will, because, I don't know. In my opinion, this game doesn't seem like it'll ever get boring to me. I really, really, really enjoy playing this game. One of the most fun games I've played in a long time, to be perfectly honest. Oh, I'll have to go check out Nancy in a sec, because I just heard her in a grapple, I think. But yeah, this game, I don't think it needs a super, super big amount of content to still be good. But that's just my opinions right now. I only have 121 hours, but I'm assuming the more amount of hours I get, I might find it a little more boring. But I don't know. As of right now, I've really enjoyed my time playing it. So I'm not too worried about getting burnt out of it anytime soon. What is happening? Is she hitting someone? Where is she? Okay, she's all the way over there. Maybe I can hear someone if I, Oh my god, what? I thought Jen was good! What the hell happened? Oh lord, we better ripstall that, otherwise we lose. Connie, you don't want to come out here. Connie, you don't want to come out here! Yeah! Let's go. That's our second kill of the game. As you can see, even if this build isn't fully maxed out, it all does very, very well. The only thing I have maxed out is Violent, by the way. Just to be absolutely sure on that. Big Swings is giving me 12%, as I said, and Violence giving me 20, so that's 32% damage increase for the remainder of the game. It's honestly up to you if you feel like giving your blood to Grandpa, but I don't see why you would, considering you're just screwing yourself out of Violent value. And that 20% is just such a massive number, it's kind of pointless to just not keep it for the whole match, you know? I mean, the general consensus of running Violent is that you just don't give your blood to Grandpa. And your teammates should be well aware of that if they pay any attention to the lobby, like the prep screen before the game starts. I don't know why they'd be opening this, because they already got the right one open. Maybe extra points, I don't know. I'm just looking around. Could be hiding in here, but I doubt it. I'll check anyways. Nope. Also, the other thing I want to talk about, and the main reason I made a Bubba video, as I said in the beginning of the video, is that, he's, like, really outshined now and outclassed by hands, because, I mean, with the introduction of his pay-to-win unique perk, I'd honestly call it pay-to-win. is he can now destroy barricades. And yes, I understand. People think it's balanced because it takes up an entire perk slot just to be able to destroy barricades. But that's not the real issue. It's already adding a massive part that belonged to one character's kit to another character's kit that can already do so many things. He can trap crawl spaces, instantly start Carbat and Gen, rip Valve and Fuse off, permanently getting rid of the one they put on there, not respawning or anything like that. So when you really look at it, that extra perk slot just to be able to break barricades, it expands his kit so much to the point where, oh, Leland boy, you're not running from me. Actually, you might. You might be on a good spot. You might. Come here, buddy. You can't run from Uncle Hands and Bubba Boy. You can't run from Uncle Hands and Bubba Boy, Leland. No, you can't. No, you can't. Yeah, that's 3 kill the game. Oh my god. Woo. Hell yeah. Okay. I think he might have just got that lock off, but to be sure, I'm gonna check around just to see if Julie ran in. I don't think she did, but like I said, I just want to be sure. Oh, anyways, yeah, back to the Bubba and Hands thing. It kind of makes Bubba obsolete now that Hands has the barrier breaking thing. Just cause Bubba, I think my friend played this game when it was like first released, and he said Bubba, GG's. He said that Bubba had to be required to even start the game, and now with Hands' introduction and the fact that that's a removed system, you kind of just need Hands to start the game at this point. He's practically just a new Bubba. Anyways, that was my apping session and gameplay. I really hope you guys like the build and the content. Like I said while in the match, give me feedback on my content, tell me what I can improve, and have a great morning, afternoon, or evening.